Shalom, family. I want to start off by giving all praises to the Most High and His Son. And if you hear some noise, I really do apologize. And if you see the whatever, I'm not Illuminati, all right. So I want to say respects to all the brothers out there pushing this truth. And I want to talk about. I want to go to Matthew chapter 20, 25, verse 29, all right. And it says, For to everyone who has, more will be given, and he will have abundance. But from him who does not have, even what he has will be taken away. So that's talking about, it was the talents, the parable of the talents, right? The person who had one, the other was given five, and the other was given 10, right? And, the one with the 10 and the five, they did work with, they gained more on that. I think the one with the one buried his talent, and when the Messiah came back and asked him, right, what he did, like he came back with his money. His talent. Well, he came back to reap, and he was like, he didn't want to lose it or something like that, so he buried it. All praise to the Most High and the Son. Hopefully, I'm doing this through the Spirit. I'm breaking this down through the Spirit, and I'm not trying to mislead anyone. Okay, you know, the feds watching. CIA. But anyway, dealing with the scriptures. When it's talking about for everyone who has, more will be given, and he will have abundance, but from him who does not have, even what he has will be taken away. Those people who don't have, man, they're not trying to get, right? They don't have this truth. They don't have a talent, but they're not trying to get. So even that little which he has, or which he think he has, or whatever, even that he gonna get taken. It's gonna be taken away. It's just like it's like that other parable about the sower and the seeds, right? When you the people who had their seeds sowed on like different soils and stuff, like rocky ground and stuff like that. The devil comes and try to take that away. Like, so if you go out there right now, if you go outside and you try to talk to a brother or a sister that's not in this truth, the devil is out there like moving about like a raw a lion, roaring lion, or what so look seeking whom he may devour. So he probably got some demons out there, or there's probably some demons on that person that you're talking to, and as soon as you tell that person, they probably be like, yeah, 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 and then they go home, right? And the demons, they swipe that away, like they really do, and they take that away from that person. You know, so that's why you got to be careful, because even me, I'm not special. You know, uh, the Bible says, he doesn't show, the Most High doesn't show respect to me. He has no, like basically he's not biased. But really, what that's talking about is like you get what you deserve pretty much, and you get what you get, and you don't get what you don't get. So it's like, well, if you commit a crime, you do the crime, you do the time. But that's what that's talking about. But y'all need to understand that even a person that's like really in the spirit can, like if that person messes up, man, and like go commit some even the smallest sin, because the one person who commit the small sin will be considered the least in the kingdom of heaven. But if that person, like, man, go do something like adultery or something that person know he or she shouldn't do, that person might like come out the spirit a little bit, because you have to remember that you can't keep the Holy Spirit, like, it goes wherever it want to go. You might have it for a little while, you might feel good as heck, but then it might leave you, right? Because it's not gonna stay with you forever, right? Other people gotta feel it, so. But yeah, brothers and sisters, so it's just I was just trying to edify the brothers and sisters out there, to keep in this truth, and to keep pretty much keep reading the scriptures or listening to the scriptures, you know. Yeah.